What's the deal, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm here with a. I haven't done a fight video in a long time. You know what I mean? I'm here to to do a quick fight video, man. Here you go. Boxing. Give you guys my thoughts about the Anthony Joshua versus oh my God, Andy Ruiz. Like, this was crazy. Let you guys come in. Hit the like button. We got a little fun here today, man. We'll try to have a little fun here today, man. But this was how you say, this was sheer lunacy. No. I won't say sheer lunacy. It was a major upset. Put it like that. It was a major upset. People were expecting Anthony Joshua to beat um Andy Ruiz, and then we were talking about Wilder versus AJ. I was just talking to my man Kid. He's a big Anthony Joshua fan. I said, nah, Anthony Joshua can't. I don't see him beating Wilder. He's too straight up and down. We're gonna talk about. I'm gonna give you my breakdown. You know what I mean?
Z, what up, man?
What's going on, good boy? Alex, what's
You
good?
just watching you watched that fight?
Yeah, I watched it, man. I watched it.
My God, we got to talk about it.
Oh, you
I know
saw
what
it?
they were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah.
boxing.
Yeah. What's going on? How you
Yeah,
been,
I
good
was
brother? How you been?
chilling, my brother. How's everything with you, brother?
Everything's copacetic, man. Everything. How
That's
you say?
good. That's good.
Everything's
Yo,
smooth.
before we get into it, didn't this dude look mentally checked out before the fight?
Yeah. You talking about like far as the big. Listen. This was his first fight here in America,
America,
right?
right?
And he
Hmm.
did seem a little how you say, gun shy. You know what I mean? More or less. Like for like this. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. He guys fights. I think he fought at Wembley. But just in his hometown, first time in America, he wants
Right.
to put on a big show. Don't get me wrong. He's a huge draw and a huge sell
Of
there
course.
in the UK. You know what I mean, where he's
Yeah.
from. But America's like, you gotta make it in America to become, like I said, this is it for
That's a
boxing.
fact. That's a
Um,
fact.
but like it seemed like he froze. Like, you know what I mean? But what's
Yes.
crazy? Look, real talk, right? Hold on. Like I said, as you guys come and hit the like button, we got a little fun here today, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people were counting my man out, Andy Ruiz, because they look at him, little short, fat Mexican guy, and don't know boxing. This guy has. I listen. I was just talking to my man earlier today. Bullshit, you not. I was saying
Yeah.
that my man Andy Ruiz, he ain't no walk in the park. Dude can box. You know
And
what I
he's
mean?
fat.
Yeah, it reminds me of a little Spanish Holyfield, the way he puts his punches together. Like, you know what I mean. He's been boxing for an early age. He's been around boxing for a long time.
Yeah.
Normally with heavyweights, you don't see a lot of skill. You see that big punch, but you know what I mean. You do come across some heavyweights that can put their punches together. I give you an example. If you look at Anthony Josh, he also started boxing late, like 19, and so
Yeah.
did Deontay Wilder started boxing like 19. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. Yeah.
and they're world champions. You know what I mean? You got people that have been boxing since the age of 7,
Yeah.
and not calling them like bums and nothing, but not champs. So it's a little different when you're a heavyweight. It's not a lot of skill. More or less, you got who has a better chin and who can,
Who got the bigger punch?
yeah. But like I said, well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you joined me. So, like I said, the fight. What was your thoughts? Like because again, they had the way they had the face off yesterday, and
Yeah. And he gave him his belts.
yeah. But listen,
That's a curse.
hey yo,
Yeah.
but here's the thing, right? They people like Chinja too, who got the bigger muscles, and
That shit don't mean nothing.
it don't when it comes to boxing. And they did the face off. My man, like he about 5'5", AJ way up here, big brolic guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And listen, it was crazy, right? So people just clowning him just from they didn't give Andy Ruiz. I'll say the casuals because the true boxing fans like knew what was
Right.
up. Know what I mean, but like I said, what was your thoughts about the fight though? Like, what did you see? Well, you wasn't expecting it. Like, have you ever saw Andy Ruiz fight before? It's the first time you
Of
seen him
course
fight?
I have. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. I've seen him fight. He's very explosive. He's fast with his hands. Not too much foot movement, but he's fast.
Mm.
My thoughts on the fight though, just seeing Anthony Joshua's face when coming in the ring, he looked mentally checked out. He kept breathing hard. He looked too relaxed on his corner that his trainer even asked him, "Are you okay?" He said, "Yeah, I'm good." But he looked out of it. I just said it from when he walked in. I said he looked out of it. Boom. The
Mm.
first round goes about. They get. You know what I mean? Through with the first round. When he got to his corner, he was breathing like if he already put 5 rounds in, and that
Mm.
usually comes from being nervous.
Mm-hmm.
You're overly nervous.
Yeah.
You breathe harder. Your body's doing. shit that you know what I'm saying that you're
Mm-hmm.
not expecting for it to do. So I think that Andy Ruiz peaked that. And then when he just when he dropped Andy Ruiz, I think it was the third round, second
Third
round,
round, at third end,
third,
yeah. Uh-huh.
third round. He thought, yeah, we're gonna get him out of here. What he messed up was you start exchanging with this dude.
Yeah.
Dude was getting there with his punches faster than you. And you got hitting the equilibrium. You already know when you get hit there, it's over. So once I seen that he got touched, I was like, oh, I don't know.
Hey, yo,
I don't know, man.
it was crazy though, right? Like, hold on, let me get over here. I can see you guys in real time. Hold on one second. Let me go
Yeah.
to Sandy. Put this on sports, gaming. Put this on sports. Here we go, sports. All right, here we go. All right, let me see right here. Look, you know what's crazy, right?
Yeah.
This the fight overall. Like I said, my man. Let me what's up in the background, homie. Let me tweet. Listen, guys, just come in, hit the like button. I know it's a little spur of the moment, a little late for me. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me hit the spur, hit the like button right quick. Tweet this out my damn self. Hold up. At the fight, like you know what I mean, like well, like you know, of course, Anthony Joshua probably like 6'5", 6'3". And
Yeah,
I had a
yeah.
picture in the background. It's like Anthony was like David and Goliath, small guy, small. You know what I mean? But he's good, a good inside fighter. You know what I mean? Very
Right.
good technical inside fighter. You know what I mean? And you say it was apparent from the first round that his hands were a lot faster than
Right.
Anthony
It
Joshua.
was.
And I don't know what, like I said, you know, it's one thing I said, you know, for those who know I used to box or whatever, but
Right, right,
Anthony
right.
having his hands down in two.
Yeah.
I call it being two straight up and down. Like he's like, you know what I mean? That's why I never gave him a chance against a Wilder. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Because Wilder got that long, strong right hand.
And he
Pause.
fights wild. His
Yeah,
name
yeah,
says it
you know
all,
what I
Wilder.
mean. And Joshua keeps his head straight up. He keeps his chin up in the air. But
Right.
if you look at the exchanges, like I believe he knocked Andy Ruiz down with a hook or something. He hurt him.
Yeah, yeah,
Then they
yeah,
knocked him
yeah.
down in the third round, right? But then he
Right.
went in, I guess, to quote unquote to finish him. He got
To
his chin.
finish him
Yeah, he
and
got
got
his chin
rocked.
way up in the end. It was a hook. They hit him up high on the top of his head. I believe it was a hook or right hand did a
Yeah.
hook. He don't see. There's one thing I say about what you don't also see a lot too. Andy Ruiz puts his punches together. It's not just one
Right.
punch. It's two, three punches.
It's a combination.
Combinations. You know what I mean?
Yup.
And it was
Yup.
quick. And he was hitting them. Wasn't too much on the chin. They was hitting him high up on the head, running temple. And he hurt him.
Right.
And that first
Yes.
knockdown, I ain't gonna lie. You know, because after boom, he like normally. Anthony Joshua used to having his way, call me, you know what I mean? Used to having his way with people pause, you know what I mean? He knocked you down,
Right, right.
and that's it, more or less, and it's over. He knocked
Right.
the boy down. He got up, like I said. I was telling my man, like, yo, Andy Ruiz got a lot of dog in him. Like
Yeah.
he ain't no mutt. So he
He
knocked him
come his
down.
way down.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro, when he knocked, and he was hurt a little bit, he knocked him down. As soon as he knocked him out, he went to finish, and the old boy put his chin down and, with a combination right hand left hook.
Yes.
Literally, a 1, 2, 3, and one of the
Yeah.
hooks hit him up top and buckled him. I said, "Oh, you put him
Yes.
down twice in the third round, yeah, because he knocked him down
Yeah.
once. He put him down. He put him down twice in the third. And I got to call bullshit too. You know,
Yeah.
upon this stop, which was that stop was kind of early. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because they like I don't know
But
what the.
even if the ref didn't stop it, Joshua looked like he wanted a way out.
Oh, yo, listen, I'm with you. Listen, bro, listen, I'm with you 125%, right? But you know, one of the judges had him winning.
Nah, they bugging.
Yeah, one of the judges had him winning, yo. Like that was crazy. I was just reading somebody just one of the
This is show you that boxing is all about that money. Because remember, the zone is trying to come up like take over boxing.
Hey, yo, I
Joshua's
ain't
the
gonna
biggest
lie,
straw.
bro. This messed up a lot of money down the road, man. Let me put the
Oh hell yeah! Listen, now
yeah.
this messes up everything for Anthony Joshua. You
Yeah,
can't
join
request
us.
a
Yeah.
fight in your hometown because you're not champion no more.
Yeah,
And,
join us live.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they really doing this rematch, I don't even see Joshua winning the rematch.
No, he can't beat him. He can't beat him.
His target is too small. Remember, he's
Mhm.
used to getting in there with bigger guys. The target is bigger. You in there with a smaller target that's faster than you. But he looked at bloated though. He looked at like he was just doing weight training for this training camp. He looked at too top heavy, way too top heavy.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that look. He needs to go back in there and just go back to calisthenics training. You know what I mean? On your cardio because he looked exhausted after the fourth round. He looked
Yeah.
exhausted.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua. Yeah, what do you get stopped? You got Joshua.
Gets bodied.
Yeah,
Gets
stopped.
bodied.
Yeah, gets knocked out in the seventh. Right, it was the seventh. Yeah, hold it in the seventh. I got it right here. So I had to put the link up. Yeah. Like I said, like I said, just talking about overall the heavyweight landscape right now. I ain't gonna lie. At the you had Mike Tyson, you had Holyfield, Joe. That's the heights of the big money division.
Right.
Heavyweight fights were exciting. Then came along the Klitschko's, and they ain't lie. They had a very very boring fighting style. Not so much Vladimir Vitali is the other one. Vladimir, I mean, just 1-2 punch and hold you and hold all goddamn night. So they was was happy
Yeah.
when Tyson Fury won, but he started getting high and whatever. Even that was a very boring fight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you got the top three heavyweights. You got Anthony Joshua, you got Deontay Wilder, and you got Tyson Fury. So that's the top. You know what I mean? And right now they said that the top ranker is working with
With the
but
zone, right?
no. With PBC with Al Heyman and them
Oh
guys.
yeah, right.
They just announced that Tyson Fury, if he wins, and if Deontay Wilder wins, he's fighting Luis Ortiz, which is against another
Right.
dangerous fight.
The rematch, yeah.
He almost lost that fight, which is again another dangerous
Yeah.
fight. They're going to like I said, fight again. But this right
Yeah.
here, like I said, puts a monkey wrench into
Yes.
everything. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I said, styles do make fights, and not to
Yeah.
take nothing away from from Andy Ruiz. How do you play this? How do you feel see Andy Ruiz fend off against Deontay Wilder?
I think Deontay's just too athletic. He's way too faster. He has a lot of pop in his punch, and I think if it ever came down to it, I mean, I can't count Ruiz out after seeing this, but Deontay's not
Here's the
standing in front of
thing.
him.
Here's the thing. If I will give Andy Ruiz a chance,
A puncher's chance.
if he can get up into Deontay's chest and keep the fight, close distance like he did with Anthony Joshua, he can't
Yeah.
fight him on the outside. You know what I mean? Because we all know, motherfucking Deontay gonna jab, put that right hand down the middle, and and like he said, lights out. You know what I mean? He can't do
Yeah.
that. But if he can perform the same way, because like I said, he is a diamond in the rough, because he can fight on the inside. You know what I mean? Really
Yes.
put his punches together. He's short. He's only probably about 5'8" or so, 5'9".
Well, they're saying 6 foot. They're saying 6 foot
No,
too.
it's 6 foot Z. He's like 6 foot something Z.
Andy Ruiz?
Yeah,
Bullshit.
yeah,
That
they say
motherfucker ain't no
6 feet.
6 feet. He
They
ain't
said,
no
well,
goddamn 6 feet.
they were claiming.
Let me double check.
Listen. That's
Me and Sean was actually talking on Twitter about the fight.
hey yo, they do that shit with basketball players. Give them an inch or two with their vertically. He ain't that goddamn tall. Cause
They even counted him at 6'2" at one point.
6'2".
I give him
6'2",
5'11". Maybe 6 feet. But even that, again, that's small compared to the days.
Oh yeah, he's heavyweights.
It's really small.
He's
You know
a
what I mean?
6'6", 6'7".
You
I
know
think
what I mean?
Deontay 6'9".
Yeah, some shit like
Six-
6'6", 6'8", 6'9".
I think 6'7", and Tyson Fury is 6'9".
But Tyson Fury was smaller than Deontay. You know what I mean?
By an inch.
Yeah, but
It was too much.
But again, so what does AJ go from here? What does he go from here?
Let me say this.
I think he should take a break from the. I think he should stay away from the rematch right now. I think going in there and losing to this guy twice will make you look real bad. He needs to get his conditioning up. He looked out of it. His conditioning did not look good.
Yeah, here's the thing: the conditioning. Yeah, he didn't. He looked at. I hate to say flabby and sick like Larry Holmes out there. But like I say, even if he just can't beat old boy. He can't. Anything can happen out of this. We can land a punch, and this is boxing. And good night, Irene. But he can't beat old. Just looking at the skill wise and they've been in the ring together, he can't beat old boy. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what it is. Like fighters like Ruiz, they got no muscle on them, and they're really fast. When they go inside, they're really fast in the inside.
Yeah.
People like Joshua, they're like robots. Me and Alex were talking on Twitter. Like I've been to Joshua fights, 2-3 fights, another Klitschko one and the Takam fight. And what it is, when he gets hit, he turns into a robot. Like his full body just freezes.
Yes.
And he doesn't, not like how Wilder or Fury, when they get hit, they kind of bounce away. The body doesn't turns into a solid object.
Right.
And that's one of the problems with AJ. AJ's got good skill, but his chin has always been suspect. Like obviously you guys don't know, but I know in amateurs he's been put down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
The boys supposed to knock them out in sparring. He put down a few. Actually, he said he just got hurt bad in sparring. He got this way at that black guy. Somebody knocked him out. But again, things happen. It's boxing. Sparring is sparring. But my thing is that was just a bad. Look, I'll give you an example. People didn't give Big Baby Gerald Miller a chance against him. You know what I mean? And I was saying it's another one. Even though he got popped dirty for steroids. I predicted him to beat him because again, he fights in the inside. He puts his punches together. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Yeah.
Joshua again, he's too straight up and down. He doesn't fight well on the inside. You know what I mean? He didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? 'Cause
At all.
he didn't know, like he didn't have an answer for anything. You know what I mean? He didn't know
That's
what.
the thing. See, like as soon I predict. To be honest, my mate's a boxer. Well, he's getting his license back hopefully, but he's a boxer, and he goes, "Oh, I think Ruiz is gonna give him a hard fight tonight." I'll go. Joshua will take him in 3-4 rounds. That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Which he put him down in third round, and to be honest, after it was done, which it looked like it was done. But as soon as
Yeah.
Ruiz connected that, I believe it was a left hook or something behind the ear. That's it. He was out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you get hit by, when you get hit behind the ear, you just
Oh yeah,
you
it's
can't
over.
get that fuck.
Equilibrium is you're fucked. But he looked.
fucked.
That's what I'm saying. After he got
He looked-
dropped, he didn't look like he wanted to continue. You understand what I'm saying? It was not one of those things where it was like, okay, I got hit, now I'm ready to go. No, he looked like he wanted to check out. Like, give me a reason to quit. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
didn't look
like-
like he wanted it. But look at this. This is what I'm saying, that the rematch is going to be even probably a worse beatdown. Remember, Ruiz took this shit last minute and beat his ass. So imagine with a full training camp. He's going to train to beat your ass.
Yeah.
Now, the only way I see Joshua winning is if he boxes.
the 1-2s.
To try to knock him out, you're going to have to beat him on the scorecard. You're not beating him in the inside game. That's a dub.
Which he can beat him behind the jab, but the problem is once you engage, these smaller guys, shorter guys with fast hands, they all just kind of get the punches in really quick with the hooks, and that's one of the biggest problems with short guys. That's why Mike Tyson was lethal.
Oh yeah,
When you get close, he could. These big guys did not stand a chance, and that's one of the big advantages you can have when you're a shorter guy. If you're willing to come in and take a few shots.
Damn, I'm still shocked. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still shocked, man. This is crazy.
Was he? What do you reckon? He looked nervous when he come in. Like
that's what I was saying. He didn't look in it, bro.
Well, here's the thing. Like I said, this was his first fight in the States, in America, right? First fight in the States.
But it's not. He's been in big fights. Like I was.
No, it's his first fight in the States, in America.
Right.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah,
the pressure of the legendary Garden. You know what I'm saying? You in New York.
You know what's crazy though? I watched an interview with his. I forgot who was on. Someone interviewing, and he's coming off. He's the biggest, right? Almost like probably one of the biggest draws in boxing, right? I don't know, between him and Canelo, right? But definitely, especially in the UK, one thing they have, they get behind their countrymen. They really, support their countrymen.
Yeah.
And he was giving an interview, and he was like, he's definitely afraid of losing, like stage, like he's so afraid to lose. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? You had Deontay Wilder put on that show last week, right? Don't get me wrong. Anthony Joshua, he beat Dominic Brazil. But the way that Wilder did it was like, God, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't
he put that kid to sleep.
It wasn't even close, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Now, hindsight is 2020. Eddie Hearn's looking, they should have cashed out and took that $50 million and fought Wilder. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And
fuck it, if you lose, at least you losing to a guy that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Got that money. You know what I mean?
You just made the next man famous right now.
Yeah.
That kid's gonna get an endorsement by Snickers. Remember, that's what he kept advertising. I eat Snickers. This is how I get in shape. I eat Snickers.
This is one of the problems I've always had with these heavyweights, with all fighters. They delay fights too long, and this is what happens. The Wilder fight should happen last year. The Fury fight should happen last year with all three of these guys. Do you know what I mean? When Fury's fighting next month, I believe.
Yeah, he's fighting. I don't know. I don't know who he's fucking fighting. He's fighting some.
Yeah.
I don't like the fight's very boring. I don't like the way he fight, bro.
But Z, imagine if he loses or Wilder loses to Ortiz, because Ortiz will give him.
Well, listen, that is a possibility because Ortiz almost stopped in the first fight. Like, you know what I mean? That's a dangerous. Ortiz is a dangerous fighter. I mean, some people waiting for him to get old. He is kind of old when compared to the other heavyweights.
He's not 42
I see Wilder taking him out earlier this fight though.
Old boy's a southpaw. He punches extremely hard, you know what I mean? And the last thing to go, like I said, is a boxer's is his punch, right? What carried Wilder in that fight against Ortiz was his stamina. Was one thing I said.
Yes.
He was in good shape. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was in good shape, and Ortiz kind of gassed out when he hurt him. I think one round, within either the seventh or something, he had Wilder.
Yeah, he took him out.
He almost had him
Yeah.
out, but the bell saved him. Then Bing, and I think after he came out and got stopped the next round or the round after that, he was kind of
That's
gassed.
what that's what I'm saying to you, lads. You know, look at Ortiz's body, flabby, no muscle, but these guys can throw punches in and out really quick.
Yeah.
Like Fury, that's what Fury's really good on his feet. He
Yeah,
doesn't have the most power, but that guy can move for 12 rounds non-stop.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
And I don't know if you noticed in the interview with Ortiz. What's
I
the
didn't
first thing
listen
he
to it
said?
because it
You didn't
messed
hear
up
it?
on me.
The thing
Master,
he
what did he
said.
say?
The thing he said that stood out to me the most and that separated him from Joshua was he said when I had him hurt, I didn't go crazy. I said I
Yeah,
wanted to
that's what.
walk
Yeah,
him down, which is
yeah,
smart. That's a champion's mindset. You don't try to go for the kill. When you got him hurt, you got to take your time and break him down. That's exactly what he did. Joshua, on the other hand, looked at like, oh, I got him hurt. I want this shit to end now, so I go back home. And we got to put into account too. When he's fighting at home, dude, they fight way earlier. Remember when they show the fights over there? It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon here.
yeah, yeah.
So that
yeah.
played this part too.
Yeah, it does play a part. Like the fight, it happens around about 10, between 10 and 11 p.m. maximum. It
All right,
happens
so
here.
and what time is it over there right now?
It's coming up to 5:30 nearly.
In the morning. But
Look at that.
yeah, but here's the thing though, and again, like I said, this was shout out to everybody in the chat. Again, if you're so kind, hit the like button. But check it
Deontay
out.
Wilder's put out a tweet.
What do you say?
Yeah, did he?
What do you say?
Yeah, he goes. He wasn't a true champion. His whole career was consisted of lies, contradiction, and gifts, facts, and now we know who was running from who. Till this
Oh
day. Till this
shit!
day.
To this day.
To
This day. Yeah,
I would have said it louder, but everyone's sleeping.
yeah. To this day. Hey, but listen, man. But listen to real talk, right? Not to just go out and clown my man. It determines, like I said, a true champion how he bounces back from this right here. Now, if of course, ego, pride, you want to get back on, you want to get your hit. Like somebody hits you, you want to get your hit back. If I was his handlers or Eddie Hearn or anyone like that, I would stay a fuck away from that guy. He can't beat him. I'm just looking for skill. You know, what I mean, don't get me wrong. I could see if Andy Ruiz landed a lucky shot and hurt him and put him out, and AJ was beating him the whole fight, but that wasn't the case. You understand what I'm saying? Oh boy was, having his way with him. Pause. You know what I mean? Inside,
Right.
Yeah.
and he couldn't keep on. He just threw that one jab, put his hand back down. I don't know who his trainer is. You know what I mean? But he has
His trainer-
a lot of flaws. He has a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Again, at that level, let me say this one thing. At that level, like I said,
Yo, who's spam? Hold on, who's buying? Because this dude's spamming in the chat, bro.
Let me block.
Boxing TV, yo.
Let me block this motherfucker.
Another thing too is what was real amateur about Joshua when he asked, "Oh, what he hit me with that made me go down?" What?
Yeah.
How you ask that? Like he just, I don't know. I just see like this showed a lot of the green in him. He doesn't look like an all-around fighter now. He
No,
looked
he's
like
never
a
been
green fighter.
Yeah,
He
he's
looked
never been an
green, man.
all-round fighter. I'll be honest with you. Like I believe he said something else. Because why do I feel like this for? Do you know like his body, his head or something? When he got hit with them shots.
Yeah.
He got hit in the body. He got hurt.
Yeah, and he was like, why do I feel like this for? Because them type of shots, they just fuck you up. And regardless if he was suffering from something before the fight, but end of the day, we can't take away Ruiz stuck in there and did what he had to do. And, first Mexican, heavyweight Mexican champion. So, that's the guy. But personally, I personally think the fight needs to happen for Joshua. If I was Joshua and I wanted the rematch, make it happen in UK on your turf. Get that confidence back.
Even if they did it, I don't think it will. You got to look when you watch the fight over. The punches that Joshua was throwing were too wide. Like if he had a bigger frame in front of him, this dude Ruiz is not that tall. He's not that big, so he was slipping through a lot of those punches. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So the more punches Anthony Joshua was throwing, you're getting more tired. You're throwing your power punches, and you got winded.
Yeah. I was blocking these guys. Look, as I was saying, right? I don't know who his trainer is, but at that level, right?
It's not the best.
It's cool, but man, it's what's like you probably used to, probably been in this camp forever, right? But at that stage of the game, you know what I mean? He was making a lot of mistakes fundamentally, you know what I mean? You can't get away with things, you know what I mean? Again, look skill wise, you know what I mean? And like I said before, now even shout out to my man Wiggy Boxing. I was telling him that Wilder was starting AJ is too straight up and down, and he pulled straight back. When I mean somebody can have his chin in the air, and somebody can say, but some people can get away with jab and bring their hand back down. But you see him right there from the offset. The boy was much faster than you. You know what I mean? And and I've seen the frustration on AJ's face when he wasn't able to land the jab when he wanted. You know what I mean? At will.
No.
You throwing your jab, and the boy's avoiding, and he's right up in your chest again. He made him feel very uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Very, very uncomfortable. He would jab. Oh boy was moving his head to get inside, and then he wasn't throwing one punches. Like I said, normally with heavyweights they throw one punch. Or boys putting 2 and 3 punches together. Hooks, you know what I mean? And that's how he hurt him. It wasn't a big punch. Well, normally, now when somebody gets hurt, is not by the punch that they see. Okay, how big? It'd be the punch that they don't see. He punches in concession, and that left hook came up top. And I said, oh shit, and he buckled him. I said, oh damn, he hurt. Oh boy, got right on his ass. Just after him getting him off the ground, he got right up on his ass, right again, chin down, right up in his chest and dropped him. You know what I mean? I said, oh man. You know what I mean?
But that's the problem, like with Joshua, when he gets hurt like that. I don't know if you lost in the Dillian White fight.
Yes. Dillian, that was a good fight.
That was a hell of a fight, yeah. But the reason why he was confident in that, because that grudge, that beef. And that's what Joshua's lacking lately. You need that confidence. Not like how Deontay Wilder talks, I want a body on my record. I want a dead body on my record. You got Tyson Fury talking this shit. These guys are overconfident. Like, they talk that shit, they believe like they can fly. With Joshua's like, oh, laid back, he have my titles. And you got to change the attitude. You got to come in, like Mike Tyson said, you just come in and you come to win. That's it. You come to destroy your fucking opponent. Then you can kiss and hug afterwards. Don't kiss and hug.
He was showing way too much respect.
Yeah, he does that a lot, and I think that's always been a problem for me personally. I think he needs to be. You gotta be angry.
Show more killer instinct. Yeah.
Killer instinct. Yeah, that's the words I was looking for.
Because remember, Tyson didn't beat you just in the ring. He beat you mentally. Because he'll look right into you, he'll pierce you with his eyes, and that's it. He'll check you out of the fight just by grilling you like, I want to kill you.
Yeah.
He'll do this back, linking his shit again on the chat. You don't got no bots in the chat right now?
What you say? Got what?
You got somebody linking their shit up on?
Yeah, I just blocked him.
No, it's another guy.
Yeah.
I just blocked him too. Night stop spamming. Yeah. Night stop spamming. I just blocked him too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And that's what it is. Like with Tyson Fury, he can talk the shit. He can talk and walk, and he does back it up. He does back up Tyson Fury. Like, look at the Tyson Fury on Wilder fight. What was your take on that?
I ain't gonna lie.
Before you go into this, from a guy who was nearly committed suicide on drugs and all that bullshit, overweight.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you, bro.
I have Fury winning.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. My problem with Fight Fury, he's blast. He does well at promoting his fights, but he's kind of boring. You never know what you're gonna get. He back fucking with his nose. You know what I mean? He supposed to have been back in the ring. Oh boy, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like,
he tweeted something earlier too.
Huh?
Yeah. He tweeted something earlier to AJ. Yeah. He's like, yo, you lost. Get your shit back together, rest on it, and basically regroup yourself.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not saying oh boy career is done. You know what I mean?
He's not.
Somebody said that somebody in the chat said AJ wasn't used to punching down. No, that wasn't the issue.
No.
That wasn't the issue at all.
About him so much punching down because he's a tall guy. A lot of motherfuckers that he's boxed throughout the years, he's been taller than rather. So that must have the issue about him punching down. He wasn't used to motherfucking putting punches together.
Right.
And cassette, running them all. 1, 2, 3, hooks. And then with a hook, you know what I mean? Like, literally, like, he wasn't there throwing punches. And then motherfucker be on the pad, where you throwing punches on the pads. Like, literally, he put his punches together. So, not only he had to look out for the right hand, look out for the hook. And again, he's punching and bringing his hand right back down to his waist. You know what I mean? Things that, you can get away with that with lesser opponents. Or usually, if I'm boxing whoever, say Dominic Brazil, when he's fighting him, he's jabbing him and he's on the outside of him, you know what I mean? And bring it down. He's bringing his hand back down, oh boys, in his chest, and he's fucking, looping punches. And, he wasn't used to catching punches, blocking, like, you know what I mean? Nothing, like, you know what I mean?
He didn't block none of them shit, and that's why I was surprised that when he was exchanging, he didn't put his hands up after the exchange. He was just like, I'm going backwards. It's like, no, you're getting tagged, bro. And that's what happened. Yeah. He didn't see that punch coming on top of his head. That's one thing you got to understand. When you're throwing a power shot, you always got to protect your hand because the exchange, you know what I'm saying, of his left is going to hit your right face. You know what I'm saying? It's bugged out. Like, he looked like an amateur in that ring tonight. He looked very robotic. He looked very amateur.
Guys, like, he should have stuck behind his 1-2 jab. Obviously, he got the knockdown first, and he went in for the kill. and obviously from
and
the
that,
inside,
and that's where it
You
all
know what should have
ended.
did? I'm keeping right now.
and it turned to shit. It turned to shit.
Check it out. Hold up. Listen, the guys, that link I put in the chat is free. You can send me a message live on air, and I answer. It's totally free. It won't cost you a damn dollar. Some of you guys know about it already. That's the link. They asking me a question. You want to say something about the fight? Here's the thing. My man said he can't fight on the black on the back foot. Here's the thing, right? It wasn't so much of. I'm reading someone. I see some of the stuff here, right? About him going on the back foot, and he said lacks fluidity. Like I said, it's called being top heavy. He's very big and very muscular. You know, normally with boxing, it's better to be, not be so bulky because you can put your punches together and they kind of, fluid. You know what I mean? And they can flow. You know what I mean? Look at some of the hardest punchers, or you know what I mean, or best boxers. They ain't been big like Tommy Hitman Hearns. Tall guys, slinky, you know what I mean, hard, you know what I mean. It's not really about. It's called being top heavy, but that's just a bad matchup style. I know styles make fights, you know what I mean. You know, at the end of the day, that's just. I'll give you an example. That guy, one loss came to Parker. I forgot the guy's name.
Oh, okay.
It was a decision.
He lost to Parker, right? And AJ beat Parker.
Well.
You know what I mean?
That was controversy as well. That was because that was in the guy's hometown.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but but like I said, styles make fights, and AJ had a much easier go around with. I forgot the guy's name, Parker. I forgot his first name.
Yeah, Parker. Yeah.
Yeah,
Parker,
you know what I mean? Like I said,
Parker.
styles make fights. That's just a bad style for him. Listen, that's why I said people wasn't giving Anthony Miller. I mean, not Anthony Miller. Gerald Miller a chance.
Gerald Miller.
He fights like Ruiz. He puts his punches together and punches it on the inside. You know what I mean?
And I think he's stronger.
Yeah. Also, like I said, but what I would have did if I was in AJ's corner, or what I did, just what I mean, is that you looking at Anthony Ruiz, his physique. I would have been so much because he boy was stupid. You're putting throw it down, touch it down to the body. Jab it down to his body. Throw the right hand down to the body. You know what I mean? He's and again he's he's missing up top a lot. He's missing a lot of punches up top a lot. You know what I mean? It's easy to move the head, but you can't move the body. Throw that shit down. Jab him in the arm. Jab him to soften him up down.
Yeah, break it down.
You know what I mean? And shit, man.
I personally think with the Gerald Miller, regardless if he got caught with his steroids or that bullshit, that guy, I don't think he would have been as quick, I would say, as Ruiz in the punches because of the muscle. I'm saying the muscle, and he would have slowed down a lot faster. Personally, because of muscle.
Watch him fight, bro. He you know what I mean? He's your dog a little bit too.
Yeah,
but he puts his punches together.
Like I'm saying, people don't have muscles built like a fucking shithouse. Yeah. They don't slow down people like that. They kind of keep going through the rounds. Like Wilder, look at Wilder and Fury. They'll do 12 rounds all day long most of the time because of the body frame.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see Joshua bouncing for 12 rounds non-stop.
Yeah, that's one thing about, like I said, about Wilder. Again, his punches, his power lasted 12 rounds.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's dangerous from round 1 through 12. Some people call with Anthony Joshua a front runner because he, you know what I mean? He's dangerous between 1 through 4. This power doesn't last the whole 12 rounds. Like I said, like Wilder can knock you out in round 1. He can also knock you out in round 12.
12, right.
Yeah, that's what makes him, again,
man has a glass jaw, bro.
Dangerous.
Yeah, he's always been. Oh shit! Yeah, he's always been suspect. He's always had a suspect chin. Well, when you compare to other heavyweights, he's always been suspect.
But if you look at how many wins he has, 20 wins, 21 wins. He's still to me as amateur still.
He's never fought somebody that can eat his punches and try to stay in the game. He's usually like trying to knock you out by the time they even get to like round 7. Yeah. But it's like when you hang with him, you start getting tired, bro. He had glass jaw the whole time.
And the fact that he was trying to match punch for punch and speed for speed, that's not your game, bro.
Yeah.
This dude is way faster than you. That was the crazy
thing. Like I've watched this guy from day one, so I know what, because he's from the UK, so I watch every fight from day one.
I've watched him. I've been following for like 5 years now, 4 years now.
Yeah, so you kind of know how he's been built up. And he did step up the competition like with his 10 fights. He was fighting good fighters for his time. Look, he's fought Klitschko. He's fought Povetkin. He's a good fighter. He's fought good fighters. Dillian White is still a dangerous fighter. Trust me, Dillian White. He's a dangerous fighter for everyone. He's that type of fighter that you don't want to go in the ring because you don't want to take it light. He'll give Deontay Wilder and Fury, these guys, a fight because he's got a good chin and he's got an awkward style and he's like a fucking. He's built like a fucking house.
Hold on, let me pay these free bills right quick. Shout out to my man Jermaine Johnson said, "Yo, Z, respect on the boxing analysts. The video game stuff is cool and entertaining, but boxing where we cut our teeth." Jerome from Martin said, "Joshua told the ref he had niggas in the driveway during this stoppage." That joke was cutting up, man. Got niggas in the driveway. Oh man, that joke was crazy.
But
Yeah.
did you hear what Joshua said in his interview though?
Now what
He said I would have rather Wilder knock me out than this dude. He said not taking nothing away from Ruiz, but
he got paid.
He would have got paid for it.
Yeah.
Now you looking, because I'm telling you, he can't be the man of the fight. So listen, you ain't got no more belts, and if you ask for a fight with this dude, now he could take the bigger chunk. He's undefeated.
Oh yeah.
It don't matter, man. Wilder probably not even want to fight him anymore. Like,
no, he's gonna want the fight for the money.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh boy, he's gonna have to maybe get a title. That was the allure to one unified heavyweight champion. Like I said, he played hardball. Eddie Herman they said 50 million. They got the 50 million together, which they should have took it then, but they was trying to stall them out, saying we're the draw, and at the same time, while the stock kept going up. When you think about the heavyweight champion, again, I understand he has a belt. Everyone looks at Wilder because he's been knocking jokers out in devastating fashion, like literally, for
a long time.
Yeah, for a long time. Especially even though that fight was a draw with the Tyson Fury,
the knockdown they still talk about.
Yeah, that don't like God damn, like he killed them. You know what I mean?
Right.
We got to give Tyson Fury credit for getting up in that round.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I remember early in the week, Joshua was talking about how he wanted to fight Tyson Fury next. Like he said, that's the next fight I want to make.
Beef.
And I
there's a lot of beef in the UK.
After watching this shit right now, I think Fury beats the shit out of him, outboxing him.
What is my brother and Lisa said they always give Tyson Fury the upper hand because of the 12 rounds. You can box for 12 rounds. I said the only thing with Fury, he doesn't have that killer power. And if Joshua, these guys can get a punch on him, then he's in trouble.
Nah, I still see Fury outboxing him, outworking Joshua easy. That'd be an easy fight for Fury, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Especially with the confidence now that's been broken.
Oh yeah, it's over. We don't even know how Joshua's gonna come back after this, confidence wise. He's
personally,
TKO'd. It's one thing to be like lose to this on the scorecard, and it's another thing to be TKO'd. Like that's gonna sit in your head for a long time.
Yeah, personally, I think this is my person. Have to rematch in the UK and try to get them belts back straight away.
He can't beat old boy. He can't beat.
He can't beat him, dog. He can't.
Well, he put him down. He put him down in the third round.
That don't mean nothing.
You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, listen, I understand, and people get caught all the time, right? Let me pay the bills right quick. Lehova, Fury fought the perfect fight and still came up short. Wilder just has to make a few adjustments. Is over for Fury. Even stylistically, that's a match of style with Fury. You know what I mean? Because again, Fury is so technically sound. He's just as tall as Wilder, and he neutralized that big right hand. You know what I mean? He just got to, you know what I mean? So again, Stacey style makes fights. That is a bad matchup for
matchup.
Yeah. And I'll give you an example. They said when Fury sparred Anthony Joshua, words coming from. They said Anthony Joshua kind of had his way with Tyson Fury a little bit, and when they sparred some years ago when Anthony Joshua was an amateur. You know what I mean? Like styles make fights, but. And again, like I said, with Ortiz, bro, Ortiz will fucking kill Joshua, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've been saying that shit forever. Southpaw. And he's, and he puts his together. He puts his punches together correctly. Yeah. And again, the reason why I say that is that Joshua keeps his head straight up in the air, man. That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah, he's not loose. It's not. He tries to be loose, but it's not loose like Wilder.
He keeps his head straight up in the air. When he backs up, it's straight up in the air. When he goes forward, straight up in the air. You don't see any head movement. Nothing stuck up top on the shoulders. He's so big and so stiff. If I was managing him or training him, no more weights. It'll be all.
He has to stop. He looked at
push-ups, and pull-ups. You know what I mean? It'll be no more in the weights because you got that. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? And just get back to the basics. You know what I mean?
He blew up way too much. You see how much size and muscle he put on?
He's
way
huge.
too big.
Yeah.
Remember, your muscles need oxygen, and the more punches you throwing, you breathing harder. I'm telling you, the first round said it all. When he sat on his corner, he looked at winded. After one round, I was like, nah, it's over. He looked tired already.
Yeah,
my
it could have been a
man,
big
let me
stage.
repeat it. My
Big
man
stage could have
Dre
gone.
sends us a message via free messaging app. Shout out to Dre. Guys, like I said, guys, you can send me a message here and help support the show. It won't cost you a dime. He said, what are your guys' thoughts? Hold up. He said, what did you guys think about AJ's corner and their advice and the lack thereof? I'm gonna be honest with you again. I didn't hear, in my opinion, great sound advice from the corner. They was asking, was he alright? And no, like I said, I didn't really hear nobody tell him to go to his body. You know what I mean? Touch him downstairs, feint him. Like, what was the feints? Like, you know what I mean? Well, where's the feints?
He didn't bait him in, nothing.
Yeah. Like, where's the feints? Like, you let no boy just, because old boy can't beat you on the outside. He literally a lot shorter than you. He couldn't beat you on the outside. His only way to win was to get on the inside, and you allowed him to walk right into you again without, like, you ain't jab, push off, get on your feet or nothing. You know what I mean?
But if you notice the round that they start the fight, the beginning rounds, AJ was jabbing the shit out of him. That he was cocking dude's head back.
Oh yeah,
but you seen that? So that's what I'm saying. If he watches that portion, that first minute of that round, that's the only way I see him beating him. You get your conditioning, up. Stop fucking with the weights, and just beat him from the outside. You're not beating him in the inside. That's a dub.
No chance. Yeah, I agree. Like, what it was again.
That takes a lot of conditioning.
Hell yeah. You're going to be dancing for 12 rounds.
Yeah, what it was, like, because he got himself back into that round and he landed a good shot. He went for the kill again. And what happened?
Yeah.
The guy just landed a 2-3-4 punch combination because he's a shorter inside of fighter and put him down again.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I'm saying the rematch, because end of the day, like, Ruiz has got 4 titles now. You don't want them titles to go. Yeah, you don't want them titles to go anywhere else. You don't want to get them titles back soon as possible. Once it's spread out. No, it's not about beating him. Once them titles spread out to different fighters, which it could happen.
It won't spread out because if he puts up now, he's not unified.
He doesn't need to put all of them up though. If he doesn't fight Joshua,
he don't. But like I said, Joshua has a rematch clause. If he lost, it's automatic. I think they said for July, August, somewhere through there, or what was it, September? I don't even know. It's later this year.
It'd be September.
I don't think he beats this kid, bro. Because remember, this kid just took the fight on a month notice.
Yeah,
he didn't train for his style, nothing. And he beat your ass. So imagine he's training for you now. He'll probably take him out earlier.
Yeah, I agree. Personally, if you can't beat someone like this, you're not going to beat the top guys straight up.
So it's over.
The only reason why I'm saying I don't want the titles to go out. Once they spread out, then you're gonna have one fucking champion there, another champion there, and you're gonna have the same situation with Wilder.
Not really, because now Wilder go because he holds one belt, and whoever it spreads to, he can start beating those guys and taking it from them, and then unify the division.
There'd be bums, don't it? The main fight was Wilder, Joshua, and Fury. Them are the fights we want to see, and look what happened. This is what happens when you delay and delay.
Look at the Canelo. They were trying to build up the hype like Pacquiao and Floyd.
Look what happened with that. Look, I ought to give Floyd credit for that fight as well, because Pacquiao got knocked out from Marquez. So what credit are you gonna get when he's been banned out?
Well, he got knocked out by Marquez. He lost to Tim Bradley. Even though I thought he beat Tim Bradley, but he lost to Tim.
Yeah, he lost.
And he got knocked out bad by
Marquez.
Yeah, but what happened was Pacquiao had a huge fan base that
the whole country behind him.
Yeah, the whole country behind him. That still wants to
And that's the same with
it's kind of like the Conor McGregor thing. Conor McGregor wasn't no boxer.
Yeah.
But he had a big following, and that brought in money.
Yeah.
That's all that is. But that's the problem now with AJ. Like, right now, he should go for the Wilder fight and try to get the big money fight. Fuck fighting this dude again. Go for the Wilder fight. If I'm AJ, I'm going for the Wilder fight. Because if you take another loss, your value in your stock goes down, bro. He's not beating this kid.
Yeah, well, like I said, man.
I personally think he can. But it's not good. It's not looking good at the moment.
You say that because you follow them. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be that boy.
You're being biased right now, but he's not being that.
No. I personally could look. He was winning the first 3 rounds. Was he not?
Who's winning the first 3 rounds?
Joshua.
Hell no, you wilding the fuck out. You wilding. Bro, he only won one round. That was round 1. Everything else he was getting slayed on. Watch the fight again.
Well,
Dude was countering the shit out of him. It was only
until round 3.
That's what was frustrating Joshua. The fact that he couldn't tag him with his power shots, and then when he finally dropped them, he's like, yeah, I got him where I wanted him. Dude got up. He exchanged with him and got dropped. I'm telling you, watch the fight again.
Yeah. But that's the thing. This is what happened last week. Look what Wilder did to Brazil. Amazing work. And that's what Joshua must have taught. Like, let's get this guy out. He looks good. He looked good in America. Yeah. And it can happen. It happens to many fighters. They want to put on a great show to show the Americans that I'm the real deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, if he probably took his time, if he took his time, like when he dropped Ruiz first and doubled up on the jab and went for the straight again, he might have got him out. But because he went full out, it cost him.
Yeah, but if you look at the picture Z got up right now, AJ looks soft in the belly. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the 6-pack, but he never looked this bloated, bro. He looked way too bloated. I'm telling you, after that shit had happened when he found out dude was taking steroids, he took the back seat on his training. You could tell he took the back seat on his training.
He does, his belly looks a bit...
He didn't look solid. He just looked bloated.
Man.
Well,
here's a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you think he got exposed tonight?
He's been exposed before.
He's definitely got exposed. Yeah. He definitely got exposed.
He
definitely did, bro.
No. I mean, everything was against him. If you look at it, I'll give him this. You came over here, you fought on American soil, where you should have been sleeping, because at this time he's already sleeping over there. You took a fight in a month notice. You didn't get to train for this dude. You understand what I'm saying? So that was already against him. So, like I said, the rematch is going to say a lot about him, because now you're actually training for the dude. He's not on steroids, and you're gonna go fight him in your hometown. So that's a lot.
You can't beat that boy.
I agree with you.
That's the thing. Like when you guys says it has been exposed, he's been exposed before from Dillian White, from Klitschko.
Well, Dillian White, that was the 2 top prospects they fought. He got hurt. He's been hurt. That's one thing I guess.
I'm just saying, you can see him he turns into a robot.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's been kind of his selling point, or him having heart, because he has been hurt in a lot of fights, and he comes back and Klitschko put him down, right? He got hurt when Klitschko put him down. He's been hurt a few times in a few fights, right? But he comes back and with his will to win. So that's been his allure. I get hurt, I keep fighting, I'm gonna die in the ring. The whole But he said they were all bums, Rock. But like I said, as far as him beating Wilder. And I know Wilder get teased about him not being Ray Wild and not having the best technical sound.
But his style works for him.
Yeah, he has a lot of flaws. And his flaws, again, not saying Wilder has a shitload too, but his flaws, Wilder would knock him out cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that situation, especially like when he got
his
caught,
Wilder would have killed him. Wilder's thing won't be inside. Let's him with an uppercut or something. Wilder's thing would be him being out on the outside and him shooting that right hand down the pipe. You know what I mean? And as well, even I will say this, even Wilder added something new to his game plan. In this lab, I seen him jabbing. I was saying Dominic Brazil in the stomach. You know what I mean? That's something new. Fighting him downstairs and come up top. But again, that was the big fight, the big draw. Anthony Joshua versus Wilder. Now listen, he could come back and win, right? And and beat Ruiz, right? So you never know.
You never know.
Come back and beat him, and then the talks are on again with Anthony Joshua versus if Wilder gets past Ortiz, and I think they already announced him fighting.
But you know what he's gonna have to do, Z, when he come back though. He's gonna have to beat the bricks off him, like to show.
Yeah, he has to come out first round.
He's gonna have to come out and beat the bricks off him, because at this point,
I don't see it happening though.
People are not gonna be excited for AJ and Wilder like anymore. After seeing this, everybody's like, so he's gonna have to come out and prove something. Like,
yeah, he has. And the thing is, like I said, going into the second is even more pressure on him, because now you're fighting at home, and you're fighting to get your belts back to the dude who beat you, TKO'd you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. There'll be more pressure. So I don't know if that's a good fight. Him taking this rematch.
Personally, I think he should try to get him back, because he can get the big fights again then.
Yeah. I'm reading the chat, right? The Thrillers said AJ had 16 weeks. No, he didn't. He was training for Big Baby Miller, bro.
Yeah.
And then they found drugs in his system, and they had to pull out this fight.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a shame. That would have been a good fight, though.
Yeah,
The
I
Miller
had,
one.
I had Miller beating him, bro. I swear to God, I did.
Yeah.
I had Miller beating him, man. You know what I mean? But
I was looking forward to that fight.
yeah, Miller talks a lot of shit, and
Hell
you
yeah.
know, you know,
Yeah,
so,
that's what it was. It was good.
You
It
say,
was a
I'll
good
pay your
build-up.
mother's rent. Remember when
Yeah,
AJ was
yeah,
saying, I'll pay your mama's rent.
I
That's
pay
what
your
you
mother's
want, though.
rent.
That's what you want for the build-up.
You know what I mean? But I think, in my opinion, I think I will leave this man alone. He need to come back and get another fight. Someone else, you know, get his confidence back up because he just got stopped in the big stage, bro. He got his ass.
Yeah.
He got knocked down 4 times.
Yeah.
He got knocked down 4 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got
I think he
knocked
relied too much on like his strength.
Yep.
Like he relied too much on that. And I'm not gonna lie, I always said this. Even my dad has said it. He's like, yo, his footwork is kind of sloppy, but he relied too much on his
on the
strength
power
to get the job done. Like,
right.
Yeah,
like
that's always been the
But
case.
that's what I'm saying. It looked like he
That's
went
always
to
been the
full
case.
training, hitting the
and
weights.
like you said,
I
he
just
let
came in
him
and knock him
walk
out.
in and knocked him out. That's a crazy thing. Yo, he was wide open too. Like I was like, bro, like, you know what's crazy? That AJ just has so many advantages. We're talking about height, the length, and all of that. He still somehow let this dude in.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I didn't understand right there. Like,
no, that's the thing, man. As soon as this guy gets hit, like one of them the behind the temple or something, he turns into a robot. I'm telling you now, it's always been like that. And
But even the round where they stopped it, he had Ruiz hurt again. And what he did, he jumped all over him and got caught.
and then boom,
That's what he fucked. That's what I'm saying. That's an amateur move. That's a green. That's what you call green. That's a green move. Like, you gotta walk him down. You don't just go for the kill, bro. Like, he messed up. I'm saying he's gonna watch this fight and regret the steps that he took to approach this fight. Like, he
must have thought
at all.
In his head. He must have been thinking like, yeah, if I take this guy out, yes,
Oh,
you know
shit.
what.
I probably can't show it on this. I probably can't show it on the screen, man. I want to smoke. I'm looking at the replay right here.
Right.
Joshua hit him with a hard hook and put him down. I'm looking at it real clear. Then he hit Ruiz with a hard. Oh boy, got a chin. Because that right hand looked like that right hand looked harder than that hook. He hit Joshua with a hook up top, high on top of his head. He didn't see it. Yeah, and that hurt him.
He hurt him. That's what I'm saying. AJ thought, I got him buzzed. But dude wasn't buzzed. It was more of a flash knockdown.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those knockdowns like, oh shit, I'm buzzed. No, it was a flash knockdown. Now when AJ got hurt, when AJ got dropped, that was more of a I'm buzzed. Because even when he got up, he was all over the place.
He was dancing.
Yeah, that shit. Wow.
And not only that, when the referee stopped the fight, he didn't argue. He was like, "What? You didn't really spaz out like, yo, I just lost some of my belts because you just took it like, oh shit."
I'll tell you what it is. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, he gassed too. He up in the public.
He gets gassed and he comes back. What was with him? Now when you're in the UK and when you have your own referees, they give you that extra chance. Do you know what I mean? Like he just relaxed, stayed on the ropes. Like in the UK, that wouldn't have got stopped until he got KO'd probably clean.
Mm-hmm. When you watch the fight, watch the fight all over again. I'm talking about from the introduction, from when he walked in the ring.
Yeah, definitely could see it.
He looked out of it, bro. I'm telling you, he didn't look the same. Yeah, I'm telling you, to the point when he was sitting on the corner of the rope, his trainer asked him, "Are you okay?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm good." It was like, there's something wrong with you. He was mentally checked out, bro. He was mentally checked out. I'm telling you.
Fuck knows, but let's talk about the next fight. Let's talk about the next big fight.
Enough of that shit. Let's talk about the next fight.
He's heartbroken right now. AJ was man. The fuck up.
Amir was my man, but fuck him anyway. Listen,
I like him. I'm saying, but he got to redeem himself after this.
No, I'm talking about Tyson Fury. He's fighting in 2 weeks.
Yep.
He's fighting an undefeated guy. I believe he's 24 now. His name's Tom something. Tom Schwartz or Tom. I don't know. Imagine if he loses.
I think I see him getting that fight about this.
No, I can see him winning, but imagine Tyson Fury lose. This shit's on giggles like he always says.
Looking at this shit, the insides on the inside, he too fast, man. Boy too slow on the inside, man. When they come to the inside, mixing it up, it's
not good.
Yeah,
I think you're able to show 10 seconds of the footage. Anything after 10 seconds, YouTube would ban it.
Oh, leave! Don't show the footage, man.
He said,
Like I said,
don't show my man get knocked out. No.
come on, Z. Don't do that.
Don't show that, please.
No.
Don't finesse
I'll
me like that,
super
Z.
chat you $100.
Don't finesse me like that.
Uh,
Hey, yo,
this
shout out
one.
to Jabari. Yo, they beat the hell out of Jabari last show, man.
Oh shit.
Jabari came back with his Jesus in and got stopped out again. Shout out to Jabari, yo. Hey, yo. Jabari said, man, you want to get me on expand your mind because I go hard when it comes to God. And they got the shit stomped out. Hey, yo, he said, Z.
I ain't got another expand your mind.
Hey, yo, he said, Z, I didn't know you knew stuff about the Bible.
Nigga, stupid.
Stomped his ass up, yo. Yeah, he lost.
No, but this one has me worried. Like it's happened with when the fights will happen. Look at what happened with Canelo and Triple G. I felt like that fight happened 2 years too late.
Yeah.
I mean, I had Jacobs beating Triple G. That's
you know what's crazy? I don't think.
But
I
he was
don't.
the champion, though, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't think because old boy kind of old. Triple G.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It happened 2 years too late.
He was tired. He was dead.
This is the problem having. I want Fury. So imagine this shits and giggles, like you said. Z. Imagine Tyson Fury loses next month in 2 weeks, and then Wilder loses to Ortiz, which is possible.
They asked him to come on out the corner. He went back to the corner, put his hands on top of the ropes. That's what he stopped it.
Yeah. He looked checked out, man. I'm telling you, even when he got stopped in that round, he kept looking at his corner like, "What do you think I should do?" Like he
doesn't know what to
listen. He didn't have that champion mentality. You know, like kind of like look. My favorite fighter was Cotto from the recent age. Cotto would go out swinging. He didn't care if he was getting beat up, whatever it is. He had a heart. AJ showed a lack of that. He didn't have no heart, bro. Like this is your belt. This is your career on the line. You fucking looking at your corner to stop it?
Yeah, step up. It doesn't have that killer instinct.
Mm-hmm. He looked bad. He looked bad tonight.
Hey.
He ain't fighting in the garden no more. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, but hopefully,
sold out. That's the last time. First and last time. Good luck.
Yeah, he's I'm excited to get Spawn and the MK. No, I'm more excited to get my man Nightwolf back in Mortal Kombat. My man Martin Kinney said AJ is too muscle bound. He needs some better head movement. Here's the thing. He said it's hard to teach a new dog new tricks. Old dog new tricks.
Yeah, it's over.
Like I said before, one thing I said, the heavyweight division, for those who are just joining, you don't have to be the most skilled, more or less. As long as you have a pretty decent chin and you got a big punch, that will take you a long way in the heavyweight division. You know what I mean? Like I said,
Deontay Wilder is a perfect example.
Well, even AJ, they started boxing at a very late age. You know what I mean? This kid, Andy Ruiz, I believe, he had over 100 amateur fights. Been boxing since he's been a kid. Just looking at the styles, and I'm not saying you know Andy Ruiz is the world's best heavyweight fighter in the world. I'm not even saying that, but just looking at him, it kind of pushes you in a kind of mindset of what we Evander Holyfield used to fight. And he used to have the one up on a lot of people he used to fight because he used to put his punches together. When Holyfield used to fight, Holyfield wasn't just one big knockout punch artist. Holyfield used to put punches together, uppercuts, right hands, hooks, put everything together. You know what I mean? And Holyfield used to go out there and box. You know what I mean? And that's what made him so special. This is just a bad stylistically. I'm saying this can forget the hell about. This is a bad matchup for AJ. You can stay away from this boy right here. You know what I mean?
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
I don't. I said mine said come right back and fight old boy again, try to get his belts back, regardless wherever he's at. You know what I mean? I don't know if he have a rematch clause in his contract, but that'd be a lot of money for Andy Ruiz. You know what I mean? The rematch, he get paid a lot.
He could retire nicely then.
You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. But unless he catches Ruiz early and anything can happen. I don't see him beating him. I'm just looking at them fighting right now, and old boy ain't got no punk in him. He ain't got no quitting him because he got hit hard. He got put down. Then he got hit with a right hand right after that. He ain't got no.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it like this. He's gonna have, like I said, now he's got more confidence going into the second fight because I beat this champion.
Yeah.
He had 4 belts. I beat you with a month time to train. Now I'm gonna have a whole training camp. Get in better shape and fuck you up more. He's gonna go in. I'm telling you, it's a bad matchup, bro.
Yeah, man.
But you need to get a title box. That's what I personally.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Listen,
like you said earlier, you scared that them titles might get lost somewhere else. He better go get. He's better off letting Ruiz. I mean, not Ruiz. Yeah, his name Ruiz.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Lose those belts to other people and gain them from those other opponents because he's not beating this kid.
Yeah. AJ only got a good uppercut. No, he got, man, it was a right hand. I mean, but he just can't beat
Nah,
him. That's just a
I
bad mix
think
up right there. And
I
not to
think
say,
you could
I know you
beat
sound
him.
like AJ saying he ain't shit, you know what I mean?
AJ
But
has
this,
the advantage though. Like I just think like he's incompetent. That's the problem with him. Like he has the advantage to beat him. I mean the dude is like has the length to keep him out. But that, like Z said, he don't know how to keep people out. Once people get in, like he
yeah.
don't know what to do. Like that's his problem. So that's where the
Yeah,
damage was at. Once he got
this
in,
is where
it was over for him.
this is where you gotta learn from regardless of what you think of the Klitschko brothers, but them guys knew how to keep the distance.
Yeah.
Oh
And
hell yeah!
when someone came in, what did
They
they
had
do?
that jab on
Grab the
smash. That's why.
motherfucker, lean on the
Listen,
motherfucker.
listen.
Yeah.
The Klitschko's had one of the between the Klitschko's and Lennox Lewis. They used to have the best jabs in the game, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
he,
jobs
Telling
are
you.
beautiful.
they had good
Jobs.
distance. Yeah,
Yeah,
and also too though, he need to lay off the weights, man.
yeah. The weights is
Weight.
killing him.
Lay off the
The
weights,
weights is
man.
killing him.
Yeah,
That weight training killed him for this.
yeah, man. He got his ass. I'm gonna put the link there for those who didn't see the highlights of the fight, the knockdown or the knockout. I got a
Go
link.
to the Twitter. Go to Twitter.
I got one.
Go
Oh,
to Z's Twitter.
Yeah, it's nasty. I got the link right here. But now I'm about to get the hell up out and get something to eat, man. Thank you all just one by Spur them. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be
Yes,
on
sir.
Twitch. I'll be doing the show. We got 1 week to E3.
Oh man, can't
1
wait.
week to E3 and it's going down, man. It's going down. 1 week to E3, man. Watch out.
What was that? June 9th, right?
Yeah,
It's
next
gonna be
Sunday.
fun.
Next Sunday.
Damn,
Next
can't
Sunday.
wait.
Yeah,
Can't
can't
wait.
wait. Yeah,
Microsoft, the ball is in your court.
I think they will go out there and throw a
Microsoft is
brick.
like AJ in the rematch with Sony.
Yeah, I think Microsoft will go out that bitch and blow a wide open layup. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, you think so?
I know so, bro. I know so. I ain't got
I'll
nothing, man.
be here to talk my shit, man. You
Say
already
no
know.
more. Say no
I'll
more,
check
bro.
it.
All right.
Yes, sir.